And as we get older, our bodies break down. Most of us have seen or felt it: cranky joints, back pain. But it turns out our brains age slower than the rest of us. A new study out of Germany examined data from more than 1 million people. It found that mental processing speed remains almost constant until the age of 60. The researchers finding that their results challenge the widespread notion of an age-related slowdown in mental speed. Neurologist and geriatric expert Dr. Jason Karlawish now. He's professor at the University of Pennsylvania's School of Medicine. Doctor, thanks. And how significant is this discovery?
It's significant. I mean, we've known that as we age, we feel less sharp. This study confirms that, but it adds to our understanding of why this happened. And the more we understand why, the better we can think about how to intervene and what we can do.
Well, what does it mean for, how we should approach aging and what we can do about it?
Yeah, well, I mean, first, it's an important study. 1 million people, ages from 10 to 80 years of age, were studied. They went through 60 different decision trials. So it's a very robust study. It's a very impressive study. And like I say, it adds to our understanding that as we age, our response time, our ability to sort of make a decision takes longer. But what this study did was it got deeper into why that happens. And there's sort of 3 key findings that they got. What they found was that from about the age of 15 on, our non-decision task aspect of decision making takes longer. It takes us longer to click through things, the sort of motor aspects, if you will. From about 20 onwards, we're more cautious with our decisions. We emphasize the quality of the decision over efficiency, accuracy over efficiency. And then from about the age of 25 on, our mental speed sort of stays the same. And so that all adds up, takes us a little longer. But after age 60 is where the problem starts, or where things start to change, which is after age 60, our mental speed starts to slow down. And that's where things get significant.
This may be a silly thing to ask, but just because our speed slows down, does that mean we've lost cognitive ability?
Well, it's a change in cognition, and it shows up with people saying things like, I don't feel as sharp as I used to. The mental speed of 75-plus-year-olds, the mental speed of 75-plus-year-olds in this study was on average the same as the mental speed of 10-year-olds. Now, of course, 75-plus-year-olds have a lot more knowledge, we call it otherwise wisdom, than 10-year-olds. But again, just to put it in context, the mental speed of 75-plus-year-olds, the old, was on average about the same as what we see in 10-year-olds. So these changes over time after the age of 60, particularly after the age of 75, 80, are noticeable and people feel them.
Well, maybe it tells you speed is overrated. Doctor, thanks.